Samuel. All right, guys, welcome to another wonderful moment on Final Whistle. Like we always say, we bring you happenings and still updates about happenings in the world of sports. From fans' reaction, pre and professionals, and trust me, we'll bring it to you as they happen. Official alarm, go to go. You guys are welcome.
Thank
We
you very
also have
much.
a lot of package for you within the week. You can catch official alarm Jesse Corner every Monday and also AY on Tactical Crossfire. You can also be with me on every Tuesday as I bring to you Niger Corner official alarm. Now, amidst of what happened within the 24 hours yesterday, those guys for Libya still get mind the train. They still
Yes,
prepare hard for the match, official.
yes, we have sources that confirm that they
Them
actually
and their
trained
papa go play
yesterday.
the match now.
We have sources that can confirm that the Libya team actually trained in another different stadium yesterday because that is their plan all the way. You understand, to destabilize the team. The only thing is, I think the actors overplayed the script.
Yeah.
I think the whole situation was to destabilize the Eagles team for like 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
You understand where their scenario is, but the actors in the game now overplay their role. And before you know, 10 hours, 13 hours, 15 hours, and they were not expecting the external world now to actually put out in the likes of Sky Sport, Talk Sport, and the rest. So the whole issue has escalated. And once the thing don't escalate, they own up to it. Now, what's happened there? So they don't train yesterday. Snap pictures, post on their own media pages, say they don't train and they're ready for the match. The governing bodies too of the Libyan side, they are football governing body because they are without a president now. They actually comes out to say yes, they train, or the coach, the captain say they train, and they are ready for the match. You understand? So the plan all along for them was to destabilize the Nigerian team, so as to look for a way advantage to get 3 points. What are the advantages of getting 3 points when you have destabilized the opponent? Possible walkover. Now the aim is they have trained. They will be at the venue today. The match is supposed to be held today. They will be at the venue today and eventually try to do a walkover. We also have some sources that maybe say they thought the referees still did Libya because once your officials are supposed to be there. You understand? So the officials don't do Libya already. I don't know if they will be violent enough to drag the official down to the stadium now. You understand? And in CAF words now, CAF have not issued a official statement that the match is cancelled. Here, this is why they go so far now. There is no official statement from CAF so far now that the match is cancelled because according to some sources, CAF still they urge the NFF and the Super Eagles say make them play the match. But now, by the way, our boys don't come home. We are not going there. You understand where the thing come from? So there's still a lot of mixture, and I say they were looking at an advantage. An advantage is a possible walkover, which might actually still be on the books because officially now the governing body of AFCON now, CAF, has not released its official statement say the match don't they postpone due to one reason or the other. Well, I don't think you should have more on that.
Talking about CAF. Before football, there's humanity. So when you come and say they should still play the match, it shows that you guys are not it. I think no wonder African football is not reckoned with to some extent. If this is how you would downplay the scenario that happened, hostage. This is kidnapping without ransom. Let us call it what it is. And CAF is painting it like this. They should play the match. Now the problem is, CAF keeps urging these people on. Let us start. Yes, as I said, I was going to break down this whole thing. Let us start from the fact that one, this is not the first rodeo for Libya. They keep doing this, and they are getting away with it.
I think it's the fourth time.
They did it to Eyimba. They did it to Rivers United. They've done it to another country, and now they are doing it to Nigeria. You hold people for more than 13 hours, and CAF has the guts to say, "Let us play the match." Now, let me put it to CAF. How are you giving Libya a go ahead to play the match? In fact, that place was never supposed to be a venue because right now, Libya has not had an election since 2014. It shows the instability, the insecurity in the country. A country that has not held an election since 2014, a presidential election since 2014. You are giving that same people go ahead to host to host another country to play a football game. Does it make sense? You want us to travel by road, 3 hours road, where there are Talibans and all whatnot on the way. We commended, we commiserated with the sports fans and journalists in Nigeria when we had killings of journalists going to the Uyo match in Nigeria. We had over 4 personnel killed. Should that repeat itself? It shouldn't repeat itself. So why are you taking us to where a war-torn zone. On no account should we have played in that place. Now, let me put it to you. The Libyan authorities have hold of only 2 cities in the whole Libya. It's just like saying the Nigerian government, we can only say that we have control of all over Abuja and Lagos. The other part, na bandit hola. And you want some people to come there.
That's sad.
And so you see, this whole thing was calculated, and that was why they did not even react. Yesterday, I saw a post. In the midst of this whole thing, the post CAF made was that AFCON action continues. Nigerians, I love my Nigerian brothers. They came under the post and they did hell with them. Are you saying action continues when officially you've not even made a statement?
That's what I'm saying now. No official statement from their hand.
Nothing. It felt as if it was business as usual for them. But like I said, I think the NFF, they stood up. The sports minister was here to receive the boys when they came back yesterday, and his words were that there is humanity before football. We wanted them back home safe and sound. Let's forget about the game. We will deal with them at the appropriate time. I'm sure that the lawyers are already preparing their books, because we're not going to take this lightly with them. This cannot repeat itself. We're letting things slide. They did it to Eyimba, we did not cough. That was why this one continued. They did it to Rivers United, we did not say anything. But this is the end. This is the end for them. This kind of thing would never happen again.
Ogochukwu, talking about sanctions now, I said it on this production yesterday. So far, let's just take this out of Africa, for example. Now, imagine that country doing it to the Three Lions. By now, me and you know waiting for don't happen.
But do you know the truth? Let me shock you. When I said the authorities of the country have hold of only 2 cities, I'm not lying to you. Sometimes, so a couple of years ago, the U.S. ambassador was dragged out of the embassy, the U.S. embassy in Libya, and killed. It is that bad. I'm showing you the level of insecurity in the place. For the U.S. ambassador to be killed, brought out of the embassy and killed, and you now want other nationals to come there. I'm telling you, one of the greatest things that happened to us was not playing that game. Imagine if we had gone into the stadium. What would have happened?
Not the stadium, the city, Benghazi.
What would have happened? What would have happened? Do you think that if you win these guys, if you win these guys 2-0, you go down and come off of you?
You will not live there now.
What would be the worst? Bros, inside field, and they say we no go out, they say we no come out. What would you have done? So thank God they moved necessarily to the airport.
Above all, it's a bad one. It's a bad image for CAF. It's a bad image for African football. And I'm sure that those players, when they actually return to their respective club side, other foreign players will want to talk to them. Look, man, I heard so this thing. Is it true? Is that how this thing? You understand? It's really
a lot of players tweeted yesterday. Who did not tweet
how
yesterday?
do you explain it to other European players that are your club mates that this is what African football is? You understand? And later we want to command respect when we even disrespect ourselves. Anyway, me, I know they count them as Africans because they say they are not Africans because of their color and everything.
Charles and Ola, I won't lie to you guys. This whole thing is bringing me to certain kind of conclusion. I don't know how the next AFCON will look like. Morocco 2025 is still going to be played in North Africa. And we know the way these guys are. Morocco, yes, they're hospitable people. When it comes to, yes, they're hospitable people. But the fact that they are still close to that region, they are very close to Libya.
No, Ogo. Morocco people are more civilized. You know
Yes,
why?
They share border with Spain.
I think Morocco is more peaceful.
No, not even peaceful. They are civilized. They share the border with Spain. So if you look at their players, look at the stars they produce.
Hakim Ziyech.
They are good ambassadors of where they actually come
Hakimi
from. I'm not here to support any this thing, but I'm just saying we shouldn't judge.
I don't fear.
No, judge one person. No, it's because of one person now. Judge a particular race or that thing. I'm only saying that Morocco, to an extent, because of the border they share with Spain, they are actually going out. You know, so when you know go out, you know civilize. Who come over Libya?
You even know that player for Europe.
Waiting, no forget
only
player.
One person.
That person no grow there, sef. The person even boycott the match. The person don't know what team people go do. Now why you no come play the match?
All right, guys. Thank you, Gochuku, and official. What about for me is the fact that NFF are still yet to release an official statement concerning this whole thing.
No, they have.
No, rephrase. What about for is CAF?
Okay, CAF. Sorry, okay. CAF are going to talk. Sorry, are we good?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ugochukwu, and the
Thank you, my
official.
brother.
What bothered me the most is the fact that CAF has not yet released an official statement concerning the whole thing.
Well, time of the match reach, most people go enter the field now.
And
As they'll come play by
I
themselves.
swear,
Me, I want
it's
to see
very
how
bad.
they want to drag the ref come blow that
It's
match.
very
Ah,
bad.
this is-
They go drag and I get choice. All right, that's our time on Final Whistle. Don't forget to always like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also be part of us on social media platform on Facebook, Final Whistle 931, on TikTok, Final Whistle 91, on Twitter, now known as X, Final Whistle 91. On YouTube, we'll bring you the full package, also Final Whistle 91. We'll see you again next time. Thank you.